Hey, this is SapphireChao and welcome back to the Chao Garden. Let's play. We have Eggman here because Yosh, and you might recognize this particular texture mod. We're back in the Buster lobby yet again, but this time we're now checking out those fancy schmancy Chao skins. So let's see how we go, shall we? Oh yeah, we also have a bunch of other animals that we also gonna give to Chuckle. Okay, let's just see. Trash. Oh, hey, I actually kind of like your colouring there, Trash. You're a colourful piece of trash, aren't you? We have Jerry. Oh, Jerry's a bit different too. He's a little bit similar to the black Chao file, actually. Actually, no, he's a bit more interesting here. He's got more of an interesting gradient going on there with those highlights. Default Chao egg actually looks like that. Okay, didn't know that. That was interesting. What else we have? Oh yes, we have the potato. Potato is yellowish green. Okay, so a bit sort of like minty flavour, but with more lemon. Cool. Let's see, what else? What do we got here? We got lots of animals here. Where's our other? Oh, hang on. Whoa. Hazard. You looking fancy there? I like that. I quite like it a lot. This is like, what is that? What is this? Wheat? Is Hazard now turned into wheat? It looks like wheat. Maybe it's not meant to be that, but it looks like that. That is actually, that's so cool. Like the fact that the horns are even different. Yeah, that is definitely wheat. Okay, Hazard's now turned into a piece of wheat bix or something. All right. Oh yes, and here is our goofball, our young goofball now, Chuckle. He's now got a bit purplish and green. Okay, well, anyways, without further ado, we're going to make Chuckle's first evolution into a swim type, so I'm only going to give him about 10 of these animals, and then I'm going to maximize their run and their power, and then you witness them turn into a swim type anyway, so you know, because yay, stats like to work that way. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So let's just see, can I pick this one up? Thank you. So the good thing with Chao that just reincarnate, that just come out of their cocoon, if they got a relatively high stats before in their previous life, don't need to worry too much about raising their stats too much just to, you know, do the basics like walk and swim and all that good stuff. So, yeah, so pretty good in that regard, so you don't need to worry about Chao drowning too much. We all know that particular type of Chao, especially when they're young, they always want to go into the water when they can't swim. So I think that should be everything with our swim. Oh no, this one too. There we go. Going for quite minimalist with the swim, but we'll hopefully increase that grade of yours. Can I pick this one up? No, I cannot. Is there anyone else in this garden? Oh, hang on. We got to get this penguin. Penguins. There we go. All right, all the goofballs looking a bit more like a swimmy type, kind of. But now I think we might just have a quick look at the other gardens, because I kind of forgotten what the other two look like. Alright, so I think, was there the other Chao I had in here? Oh, there's 5 of them, okay. I think all the others must be somewhere else. Alright, let's go and investigate in the dark garden. Let's see what do we got here? Oh, hang on, whoa. What the hell is going on here with you? Prism, what, you look really frosty there. You actually look really fitting for this particular garden. I like this version of Prism. He's a bit more interesting. He's still a party pooper. Shaq hasn't changed too much, except he's slightly got red tinged eyes, which makes him look more creepy. That's fine. Same deal with you. You haven't changed too much, so that's okay. That's our healthy salad there. Blossom, still fabulous as always. You don't need to change much at all. Blossom, you're still fabulous. Our Screamer is sleeping, as well as Nebula. So these two don't change too much. And you haven't changed either. So the texture Chao don't really change all that much when it comes to the skins. Even monotones as well. So yeah, I think, but however, when it comes to those new normal two-tones, things get really groovy. So let's go have a look in here. Using our infinite moon jump. I love it. Oh yeah, so we have the rest of the family here too as well. Just briefly. Just to hang out and have a bit of fun. Churro is looking nice there with the sort of the cherry red, hot pink action going on there. Definitely quite interesting. Is there anyone else here? Someone else is here. Oh, yes. Yes, this is our another Chao dedication, which we'll do in a moment. Yes, I don't think I showed too much, I mean, only very briefly some of these Chao. But one thing I'm sort of taken aback is how much some of these Chao have reincarnated. So, I think this particular Chao here, which is Rapture, has really high stats, and I'm like, did you actually min-max everything? Except for stamina, but yeah, this Chao is literally reincarnated 11 times, and I'm quite surprised about that. But if Shady Mo's really got out of their way to do that, props to them. That takes ages to do. So yes, good on them. That's pretty awesome. So yes, so we have an overpowered Chao just chilling out with us. RNG's hasn't changed all that much, but the same goes for all the other. You're just staring at that pillar. That is. I don't think that pillar's all that interesting, to be honest. But okay, well, if you really want to be occupied with that pillar, be my guest. I'm kind of confused with how you're actually swimming without arms, but then again, Vortex does it effortlessly without any limbs, so I'm not going to question it. Alright. Well, that does it for pretty much all our showing off of the Buster textures. But now, I want to quickly do a little thingamajig thingamabobs in the Chao races. And what I want to do here is show off another mod of sort. I just realized Trash has a Dreamcast logo belly. Okay, I did not realize that. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna get Enjoy. It'll be a joyous time indeed. Given that Joy is sort of like a fly type, let's just chuck them in a Topaz one. Yeah, let's chuck them in Topaz. Now, this particular mod I am showing off here is the Buster Race mod. So we are actually versing Chao Garden Buster's Chao. If that kind of makes sense. But yes, so I can't really remember what their names are. I remember there was that shiny Chao there is Melody, the red Chao there is Flare, and all the rest. I'm just going to call all the other Chao there Aaron, because I do not know the names of those other Chao. Don't worry, Buster, if you're watching this video, you can call all my Chao trash or something if you don't know their names. So, yes. So we are actually versing, or each Chao have their own strengths and weaknesses. Something a little bit different. I think there might be a slightly harder version, I don't know, they're sort of running pretty well. Yeah, so this is just the hand-raised Chao from Chao Garden Buster. Just something a little bit different. And yeah, all that good stuff. Also, I want to go through some questions. So, without further ado, let us do that. Dino Dendra Roblox had a few questions saying, 1, will you continue doing fan-requested Chao? I will probably keep doing that, so I have actually secretly been paying attention to some people's comments over the course of this series, sort of doing things like, if people have sort of made a suggestion, I sort of saved it away for later, and I might bring out those sorts of suggestions, so do keep suggesting different dedications and things. It's much easier to feature guest Chao since they've already been created, but if you've got other suggestions for particular Chao, interesting themes and ideas, do share them in the comments below, because I am sort of doing a few things with that. And I need some extra stamina here. And this is getting quite close. We do not want the Buster to win this race, so let's just spam all the stamina we can. There we go. Oh yes, and Joy, I probably should have mentioned that Joy here is suggested by Smackman, so that was a particular dedication that they suggested. I believe this is a Chao they've also raised themselves. They look a little bit different thanks to Chao World Extended. However, you might also realise that they are also armless. The funny thing about that, actually, and same deal with Vortex. Vortex is also quite armless indeed. I might actually just go back to that garden just to show that off. yeah, so with the Chao World Extended mods, there's a particular mod that's actually really awesome, which is the color mix mod. So you know, so Blossom is a color mix, and I've sort of played around with that as well. So in order to actually get the color mixes, that's actually been a thing that's been added in by Darky Benji. Now, for some strange reason, one thing or another, the raccoon arms are counted or read as a colour in the... What the hell are you doing there? You don't want to be yoshed? You don't want the yoshing? No, you do like the yoshing. Okay. So raccoon arms have been read as a colour. Because of that, we must sacrifice the raccoon arms in order to get all the extra colour mixes. So, thanks to colour mixing, we have killed off the raccoon arms and they all appear invisible. And if you might remember all those 170 odd invisible colours or invisible textures of sort, I don't know what they are, but they're those extra invisible slots that you get through, if you ever play around with Fusion's Chao Editor, you might notice all those invisible slots. They're all now allocated colours through Chao World Extended, so... Yeah, so that's how Darky Benji sort of worked around that, and we have sacrificed the raccoon arms because of that. Yeah, so I think it's more just a coding thing, so if you're wondering why there are armless Chaos, chances are they've got raccoon arms, but we have, of course, just got rid of those because we have fancy colours in place of that, which is great. I prefer having fancy colours instead of raccoon arms, to be honest. But yes, there we go. That is the story of the raccoon arms, if people were wondering about that. Also, continuing on from Dino Dendro's questions, because they did have a few questions and I just only answered one of them so far. Their second question was, is trash really trash? And that, yes, trash is really that much trash. Trash is very trashy. Don't you dare wave at me, trash. I called you traff. Yeah, and I think there's another trash question from Starshooter746 saying, do you actually hate trash, or do I at least respect them? I respect them for the fact that they are awful, so yes. Until I get a full E-Chao as well, so until I get the full E-Chao, trash is the ultimate terrible Chao that I've ever owned. Another question from Dino Dendro was, on a scale of 1 to 10, how edgy is Jerry the Edge Chao? And if we go by, I don't know, if 1 is like not very edgy, like if 1 is like potato edgy, and 10 is shack edgy, then I would say Jerry is easily a 12. So, yeah. And another question they mentioned was, how many of your Chao in total, counting off memory, have actually died? Now, in this particular... Okay, I actually love that swimming, actually, sorry. I get distracted by things. Yeah, so in this Steam game, in the Steam version, I have not had a single Chao die on me. So far so good on that front. However, when it came to the GameCubes, I don't know, I'd probably say at least a handful, but then again, they're probably back in the day when I was kind of, you know, really a massive noob. Didn't really know any better when it came to raising Chao. So, when it comes to things like Chao passing away, or me just not really knowing how to look after Chao properly, or just, you know, not being very observant, there are a few Chao. I can't really remember an exact number off memory, but I'm gonna say, maybe 7. 7 off the top of my head. If we count Chao death as like a wiped memory card, or just cleaning the memory card or something, or formatting memory cards, then of course that would be a lot higher. But yeah, in terms of like... Oh, you're hungry. There you go, potato. But in terms of actual death cocoons, that hasn't really happened all that much. I will say this though, if you do delete your Chao directly from Fusion's Chao Editor, they will go into a grey cocoon and they will die, like right there on the spot, essentially. So there's that. So fun fact for you, I'm not going to show it off on these Chao here, because I probably want to do a backup save file before I do that. I want to see your... Yeah, that is definitely a Dreamcast thing. I kind of like that. I do like the references for Dreamcast. I feel like Dreamcast needs more love. I've never owned a Dreamcast, but I do appreciate the games that have appeared on the Dreamcast. Do let me know in the comments below if you have had or played a Dreamcast. Have a Dreamcast and played games on said Dreamcast. I did actually go on Steam and get a Dreamcast game pack, and I just think I'm really looking forward to playing all those Jet Set radios and Space Channel 5. Good collection of stuff there. Potato, are you still like really hungry? I never thought you to be like a really massive big eater. I mean, in the early days you would hardly even touch your food, and now you're just going all over it. Again, I do really like the skin, how this works on Potato, that looks really nice. I think it also sort of fits Potato's personality, or Potato's name in a way, because, I don't know, like, you can get, I mean, potatoes can be green. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not a good sign if potatoes are green, but you can get like yellowy potatoes and white potatoes and orangey, whatever potatoes, all kinds of potatoes. There's like, I don't know how many variation of potatoes there are. I remember hearing somewhere there was like 300 species or something, mostly from Peru. I can't really remember. Someone who knows more about potatoes tell me. I remember reading somewhere that, you know, it's around sort of like the Peru area, there was heaps of potatoes everywhere, and there was so many different types of potatoes. So yes, fun facts, more fun facts for you there. Alright, I've now going to summon a bunch of chaos drives. Yay! What the hell? Did some just seriously just disappear all the way up here? Where did they go? Oh my god, I think I see them. Wait, nope, they go. Oh, nah, that's my shadow. Never mind. Yeah, I think it's a glitch that sometimes when you spawn the chaos drives, they just casually just disappear, so... Oh well, I guess we'll just make do with what we've got right here. Where is... Oh, you're asleep. Well, thank you for that. That is really convenient. Rude. Jerry, please. Stop snuggling the Bat Queen. Alright, here we go. Oh, whoops, I thought I had actually had the better chaos drives enabled. Oh, maybe not. I guess we have to do things the old-fashioned way. The less cheaty version. The cheating version, you know, like the Jerry version. This might take a while. Because, you know, the chaos drives take a little bit longer to do. But they're good if you want to just focus on just raising one particular stat. Oh, by the way, I'm also keen for people to send through guest files of their Chao, or even just Chao files in general. Because I actually want to make episode 30 a dedicated guest garden. So yes, please send through the Chao files of yours. I'd probably say maybe 2-3 Chao maximum per person, and then I'll probably get them all featured in a file, and we'll all have a jolly good time with that. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing, but we'll just have a dedicated guest Chao garden thing, because I thought it'd just be good fun just to see what other people have done with their Chao. And it's just great to see other people's Chao being featured, so it's been great. I think at the moment we've had about 25 or 26 guests appear in this playthrough, and that's not counting dedications, so we've probably got easily a good dozen or more guests that have, or in dedications that have also appeared, so I'm really glad to do that, and I'm really happy to do that. So please, you send through Chao files, you can send that through to me via Twitter, via Discord, maybe a link in the comments, probably more the former than the latter, but you know, just so I can just see it and download all that and do that stuff. But yeah, I'm totally down for that. And Chuckle here is looking a bit more interesting. He's getting like a brighter pinkish purple with a bit of like a dark green, sort of turning blackish. Makes me wonder what he looks like. What he's going to look like with the hero alignment. Yeah, I realize this is taking a very long time. What I'm probably going to end up doing is next episode probably just having the better chaos drives, because it just simply saves a lot more time. Saves a hell of a lot more time. Also, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but Chaos Drives and animals do also raise luck and intelligence. However, Chaos Drives apparently raise more luck and less intelligence, but they still raise both stats. So yeah, just so you know, it's just a thing. If you, in the event that you want more luck than intelligence, but you probably need both at the same time. I will say this, that the luck, having a good luck grade is actually really hard to do. Good, yeah, finding a Chao with a good luck grade is probably the hardest ranking I've found to maximize. Oh, now they're having a nice conversation, hey? I like how sort of both their faces default to like the regular face, rather than keeping their own faces. But still, they look absolutely adorable. And sometimes at the very end, they might start waving to each other, like waving goodbye. I don't know if they'll do it here though. No, they don't. They don't need to say goodbye. They're just gonna just chill there and sit there for a bit. Actually, you know what I'm wondering is, where the hell is Wine? I thought I had Wine somewhere. Unless I left him in having an education or something. Let us investigate. Also, I do like the fact that Chao Garden Buster is like one of the very few lobbies that have actually... Oh, there is Wine! Yes, I like the fact that Chao Garden Buster is like the only one with a texture lobby with the kindergarten. But here we go, really fancy looking wine here. Hang on, let's have a quick look at this wine here. There's nice blue looking wine there. I like it a lot. Alright. Well then, I think I might finish things up here. So, this has been SapphireChao, and we are descending to the heavens as Wine. And I am over and out.